My name's Sheldon Wrubleski. I'm a volunteer at Street Church. On Friday, I had rented a booth at the Calgary Stampede grounds for the Body, Soul, and Spirit trade show, and had invited my pastor, Archer, who's the pastor of Street Church, and also one of my employees, Nick Bichak, to work the show with me. We thought it would be a good idea to demonstrate to people that there is an alternative to, you know, some of the worldly things that go on down there. So anyways, we were having a pretty good time there and talking to quite a few people, and in fact people were being healed, and we, you know, had a couple of very nice spiritual things going on as well with some folks. About 2.5 hours into the trade show on the Friday night, which, you know, it was supposed to run all weekend from Saturday and Sunday as well, Friday to Sunday, at about 5:30 or so, all of a sudden 4 police officers showed up with about 5 security staff and personnel from the Stampede board. So at this point they were coming to us and telling us that we were going to have to leave our booth. And turns out that Archer had past dealings with them, which we weren't aware of. I was not aware of it, and they told me that I would have to leave as well. You know, the fact is I paid for the booth, and it was my idea. I asked Art to bring a few things and help out as much as he could, and we were going to work the show. So the police officers would have nothing to do with that, and they forced us to leave, and we received summons outside of the building, and they escorted us out in front of the crowd. I was told that I'm banned from the Stampede grounds for life, which to me that's some kind of guilt by association, considering that I wasn't even aware of such a thing. So, you know, the fact is that apparently everybody that knows Archer or has any dealing with Street Church is barred for life from the Stampede grounds. I don't quite understand that, how in Canada, a free country, we can be evicted or barred from something as crucial or fundamental to the city of Calgary as the Calgary Stampede and the Stampede grounds. So I'm a little bit upset about it. I spent quite a bit of money to get in there, and I don't know if we have any recourse, but I guess the only alternative we have at this point is to go into a court of law and try to defend what rights they're trying to strip from us here in Canada. I always thought this was a free country, that you could associate with whoever you wanted to associate with, but I suppose the powers that be at the City of Calgary and with the Calgary Stampede Board don't think so. It's very sad, and we'll see. We'll have our day in court.
That's you're not allowed on the property though. We paid legally. That doesn't matter. You're not supposed to be on the property. You're getting that?
Why aren't we allowed?
You're recording that?
Yeah.
You're going to kick us out for what? For trespassing. For what? You're not allowed on the Stampede property. Any property owned by the Stampede.
One of the things I wanted to mention as well about what happened to us this weekend is that in Canada we have the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, and I think that what happened to us goes against everything that the Charter of Rights and Freedoms stand for, and that includes the right to associate freely with whoever we wish to associate with, and also the freedom of religion.
And now we're peacefully paid our way here, legally. We paid for it. We're not going to negotiate it. You're not allowed to Stampede grounds. Okay, so we have a couple options. You can leave the property. Okay, you can take your items with you. Leave the property. Okay, or we can escort you. Okay, so you want to arrest? I'd rather not. I don't think it'd be good for your cause if you're arrested here today, right? So if I refuse to go, you're going to arrest me? Okay.
Do you have some documentation to prove that he's...
Yeah, he has that I am... that's it.
I mean, we just spoke with the Stampede officials, the management, who are in charge of people on their property. It's no different than you coming onto my house property or me going onto your house property and asking you to leave my property.
Who'd you pay?
It's not public property.
It's private.
Who'd you pay for those spots?
It's a public
Yes, we just spoke with them and they do. Okay.
Well, you guys are not lawyers, so I'm not going to argue with you. And you can take it up with them. As it stands today, your organization has to be So is the order against me? It's against you and any member of the street church. We don't have membership. That's the problem. I'm not going to argue with you semantics. So
anyone who's associated with your booth here.
Well,
okay. Anyone who's helping you run your booth.
We're not going to talk semantics, but he is not.
It's actually my sir.
Yes.
You guys, it's actually my booth, and I invited him.
Okay. Well then, you have to leave too.
Why?
Because this booth shouldn't be here. It's not allowed to be here.
Why not? It's my booth. It's my booth, not his booth.
Okay.
So why do people take money to sell us?
You guys, okay, we're not arguing. Okay?
I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you about the money.
So you're going to have to go. We don't have something like guilty by association. We're not going to talk semantics. We have no membership. We're not going to talk. He's not a member of street church. There is no such a thing as membership. You're not in this country under the charter. You're not guilty by association. We're not talking semantics. We're talking law, and you're a police officer that should represent the law. We're not. And I'm telling you, I have no problem to leave. If I'm the big problem, I will go. But he's not part of street church. Can you take all your belongings with you? That's his belongings. You can take all his belongings. If this is his belongings, then he's part of the street church. And they have to. He's not part of the street church. We don't have membership. I know whose belongings are these? Right? It's his now. Okay, so he has to move all of his items as well as being moved. Why? Because it's associated with the street church. Read the document again, sir. So this is associated with street church. The food is associated with street church.
Sure, I don't know.
No, I understand you, sir. I'm willing to go, no problem. But why he has to go, I don't understand.
I don't know, man.
We're not trying to.
Okay, I can go, no problem.
Right. We're just simply.
Do you know who you paid for this?
Yes, I played the organization through the website in Vancouver, I think it is. Yeah.
Well,
Did you hear what I was saying to him?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So what you do, see, the understanding is it was a third-party organization. It wasn't Stampede directly, right? So regarding the money issue, you got to go through that party that you paid for, or that you paid the money to, right? I got no doubt you guys probably did pay money for it.
Oh, absolutely.
But it didn't go to the Stampede directly, right? So they're, like I said, they're the ones that are in charge of the venue. They're the ones asking to leave. Mm-hmm. It's up to you going through that third party to get your money back. It's not Stampede, because honestly, guys,
so who's in charge of the Stampede
back after the
Stampede Society
and get your
so the
belongings?
Stampede Society is telling you guys to come and take us.
Those are his belongings.
You can remove them. You can remove it. Doesn't matter who removes it.
you guys are.
Why? What's the reason?
It's private property.
Oh, it's private property. So technically, they're being racist, but they're being racist. Well, it's not really with race. It's with.
We had a thought we had a bit of a rapport, right? So I'm trying.
No,
to
fair enough. I'm just mad because that's being like, it's a free country, right? So.
You're trespassing the property.
What do you mean?
You're trespassing the property.
That's all we're asking,
Being a
guys.
free country doesn't have to do with the church. It doesn't have to do with anything like that.
Right.
The fact that it's private property and you're not allowed to be here.
One other thing I wanted to mention is that the fella that I asked to join me at the booth at the expo, his name is Nick. He had no association with street church. He's never volunteered, and you know, the only way that he might have known art was through his mother, who we know through street church. But anyways, he's been barred for life as well from the Calgary Stampede grounds for simply me asking him to come down, or me asking him to come down and give me a hand at the booth. So that's even, I would say that's even more despicable than what's happened to myself. He's completely innocent, and yet he's going to be punished for the rest of his life just because I asked him to give me a hand that day or that weekend.
Church. You're not a member of street church, you're a free citizen, and they are just guilty by association, which is against the Charter of Rights. So that's basically what they are doing, because we know each other. You're guilty as well, even though you didn't commit any crime.
No, I don't understand why
why I'm being evicted off the premises. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. So you're gonna come with us?
Yeah. You're going to escort me or I can go freely?
No, you have to come with us.
So can you record that just in case they do something stupid? From time to time they do.
Okay. Well, thanks for understanding. No problem.
What do you want me to record till?
We all understand, guys.
Just be right back.
Yeah, we do that.
Something stupid, or I can take the camera and... Yeah, I think normal.
Okay, come on. I appreciate your cooperation.
Excuse me, could I have your wristbands?
Sure. Just... So Sheldon, why are you removed from here?
I'm really sure. Guilty by association of some type. I rented the booth, I invited you.
He paid for the booth, he invited me in, he runs the booth, I'm just here for a few hours, and we will see each other in court because this is against the Charter of Rights. Yeah, I know you don't care, security doesn't care, but I mean tell your bosses that, right? So, you know, usually it takes a one man, we don't need an army, like I mean.
Thank you. Well said, well said.
Sorry, Sheldon, eh?
I only healed 5 people. There's going to be hundreds.
I think these nice people here need some healing.
You know, we just prayed for people. And we lifted their spirits. That's what we did.
We're not here, we're not against your actions.
Well, you are. You just pointed out on my t-shirt that I am associated with street cheat because I'm wearing Jesus t-shirt. That's ridiculous. So every man on the street right now that says Jesus is associated.
Activity happening on it. That's exactly why, because criminals run it.
Sir, can you make sure it's social protector?
Right? Am I wrong on that?
I have no idea.
You guys aren't here during Stampede time? Oh, yes.
But during Stampede, that's congregated in one area. So it's both seconds.
How you doing?
The escort me out.
He's a nice guy. We're rolling. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys.
Am I not allowed to take my truck? Sir?
Yeah, by all means, you can.
My truck's over there.
Yeah, but we need to go to the car. Give you guys.
Some of the people that we were at the expo with were, there was people there, tarot card readers, you know, witches, warlocks, those types of folks, you know, basically occult type healers and those types of things. And you know, we were getting along just fine with those people, but I don't think that in this city or this day and age that those types of people are nearly persecuted as much as Christians are. For some reason, they seem to have a hate on for Christians, basically because we stand up for what is right, for what God asked us to do, for what Jesus commanded us to do. And so it seems a little bit unfair to me that we're kind of singled out in a place like that, which is about body, spirit, and soul. I mean, who created all those things? I think it was God, was it not?
Negative one, right? So then first offense, a $250 fine. Okay. Second offense, $1,000. Third offense is $2,000, and then it's court dates after that. Okay. So you guys have been compliant. Okay, so far, and I appreciate that.
Did I broke a law?
The Trespass Act.
Do you guys have like identification?
Yes.
Perfect, thanks.
And you know, one day we're probably going to have to defend ourselves like these ladies here had to do for the right to vote. But instead of a right to vote, we're going to be fighting for a right to exist as Christians. And I just you know, I think Canadians need to be aware of this, and we need to stand up against this. It's not right, and I think it goes against everything that this country was founded on.
Trespass the Premise Act. $287 voluntary payment option. 3 other options on the back.
This is your ticket for trespassing. Okay, Section 3 of the Trespass Act. Okay, you're more than welcome to go to court on May 10th. Okay, there's the address of the courthouse. You may go there and plead not guilty if you wish. Okay, do you have any questions at all? No. Okay, your name is named specifically in that document that it gave you. Okay. So it's not a matter of associating with the street church.
Sir, you're kicking 2 people that have are not members of street church.
I'm just addressing exactly what you told me.
Sir, you broke the law by kicking 2 citizens for nothing. They did not break in the law.
Do you have any questions?
Charge them. You made them guilty by association for no reason, just because they were with me.
Is that another copy? That's another copy. Okay, that's not his copy. He's got his copy. Okay.
My turn?
Are you getting driven out of here?
Yeah. That's okay. And he's good. That's good.
You can go into the vehicle if you go to court.
If you feel like you've been done wrong today,
Sorry, I didn't.
by the trespass document that we gave you, you guys can definitely go to court and plead not guilty, okay? Alright? That's what we'll do then.
There we go.
Yeah, you
Okay.
You guys can go together after the show's closed, and we'll make sure that everybody's
tonight or?
Yeah, tonight or and they're gonna.
They got our word that nothing's going to be touched. You guys know what you have there, right? So you can inventory it and stuff and make sure.
So and then you guys can bring the truck and loading dock, and they're gonna make every convenience available for you to get your belongings out.
Yeah, they're not going to shoot us, huh?
Yeah, and then there'll be 1 or 2 members that come down and stand guard kind of thing. But so you guys know that you guys can't come back on the property otherwise. That.
Nah, I can't even come watch Cirque du Soleil now. Oh man,
I don't know.
I miss Cirque du Soleil now.
Yeah, I don't know how that affects your dealings with the Stampede outside of that being with the street church booth and all that kind of stuff.
Like
there's no end date on that. Yeah, the trespass. Yeah, the trespass notice is basically it's indefinite.
Okay.
Okay. But give us a call tonight. We'll do everything we can to get your stuff out and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Okay. Have a good night.
See you guys.
Man, are they gonna make us pull it out the front?
So we just have been escorted by the Calgary Stampede security and 2 police vehicles.
He's gonna open the doors for us then?
Arthur?
I mean,
Thank you.
10-4. Okay guys, I guess we're gonna bring it around. It'll be easier to put these.
This is an ongoing issue. That's our.
You criminal.
No. This is the body and soul shirt.
Look at the criminal display against the law. Look at that. Unbelievable. You actually put that up? You ready to go?
Yes. Yeah. Do we have a choice?
So 3 vehicles were being escorted out